Glorious news, everybody. What a beautiful day. What a rising. So many things have fallen right into place. As I've said, as I've stated, this path we're on, everything all at once comes together. So, folks, Petition Drive, I'm happy to announce we're at 1,019 certified signatures. T's crossed, I's dotted, double checked. It's there. It's ready to go. I'm going to work, and then I get off early because I have courses tomorrow, which is perfect for us. It's going to give me tonight to get the email out to everybody, the list of 1,019 names. You're all going to get that. I'm just putting it together in format, and I want to add the United States property identification to it so that we'll see with bad actors and what that means. And which brings me to the next part of this. So yes, we're going after David Eby. Yes, 6 other premiers. And of course, Prime Minister Mark Carney. Folks, the day is just loaded. I wanted to do this live a few hours ago. As early last night I got off work, I knew about Iran in official talks with President Trump and the Trump administration, even though the news, the British propaganda, tried desperately to lie about it. They manufactured fake news. It's all over Canada. But that's not what's happening. Iran is dealing with the United States, for they can't stop the United States if they wish to destroy all energy, which means lights out right across the board. And of course, they don't want none of it. The new rising people in the next regime already put nuclear front and center. No, we're not doing any of that. You have our word. We want to work with you. They've even gifted the president, as he just announced less than 15 minutes ago. So everything you hear is media lie, media war. Trump today reiterated military operation. UNSC, as I've told you all, Americans in a big panic, it's already almost over. It's not even the end of March. As I told you, this is the presidency of the United States of America. Rotating doesn't come around for more than a year, folks. More than a year before the next time we see the United States. We're going to go silent. I've got tons of emails, tons on Israel, a whole bunch from Mike Waltz, many updates as he looks forwards to our petition that's going to be submitted tomorrow morning. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow morning, first thing, on our open day, which is still open, waiting for us, isn't it? Look at me. Just tickled pink. Most successful thing we've done. Now, more than that. And this is a message from Mark Carney and Pierre Poilievre, and you're fucking around. Both y'all. You're done. You're done. Losers. Your governments, and yes, it was the Conservatives, but I didn't see any Liberals putting up a fight between 1952 and 1957, because you bum buddies have always been together. You're one thing with a flip-flopping windshield blade. One lies to the people one way, one lies to the people the other way. Whatever sticks, whatever bullshit sticks. Well, I can tell you, your ending of the Jay Treaty is now smack a shit pie right in your face. Because what just happened, if you've all missed it, we've watched Senator Markwayne Mullin get ascended in the White House. Right there with Donald J. Trump. It's all over the White House page. You can watch the video. I just watched it live. I'm excited because guess what, everybody? This petition and all your courageous names that went forward, these are the names of people who would make excellent Americans. You're the kind of people who get involved, stay up to date, educate yourselves. You have the courage to stand up against an evil regime aka Mark Carney and his Liberals, aka Pierre Poilievre and his Conservatives, and every other political party in Canada. As you went through it, you've read all three presentations as United States addressed and made changes in their program and said, hey, we need to see more, we need to see this, so we deliver. And folks, head of Homeland Security, if you missed it today, for Canadian First Peoples, Cherokee Indian, did you see his wife? Did you see his wife there? From Oklahoma, Cherokee land. Did you see their nation? His children? Did you see his three-quarter Indian children? The wrestlers? Did you see them? Those are a real American Indians in real power on reconciliation with border and what? The largest uncontrolled border in the world. North America, USA, Canada. He's taken over with ICE under reconciliation. You see, America operates with the J Treaty. Markwayne Mullin knows everything about Indian law in America. And he also knows the travesty of Canada. He's wearing his goatee, a message to all First Peoples in Canada. Now you can settle down. The man's in charge. For the first time in American history, Department of Homeland Security, run by an American Indian. Real deal. What do you think this spells going forward for Canada, the 51st state, for the Canada sickness regimes who dissolved the J Treaty? Say, you know what, USA, you don't have the authority to dissolve UK-USA treaties over Canada. How dare you? But that's exactly what Canada did, all on its own, arbitrarily. Said, well, we're the superior Canadian crown. You know, we're like classic South Africa under apartheid, you know, like classic Nazi Germany. We do these things. We don't need you because we're the superior crown. You're inferior to us, America. Well, those days are over. I should have actually tagged Jonathan LaBelle, even though he sent it to me last night. He goes, oh, he got confirmed. Easily swept through those Senate committees, congressional hearings, ripped through them like nothing. Why? Go read the Democrat and Republican committee reports. Oh, this is exactly what they've been waiting for. Democrats wouldn't even do it because they're radicals. But now you go to president who isn't racist, brings forward an American Indian who knows all the treaties inside and out. He also understands the Indian Act, and he understands what Canada's done to all the First Peoples. All of them entirely. He's no slouch, no moron, highly educated, highly intelligent, and holds the keys to Homeland Security. Have fun, Mark Carney, Pierre Poilievre, going forward persecuting people in Canada, the 51st state. You want to talk shitstorm? Have fun traveling. Have fun trying to cross that border when you start fucking around. I can say that officially now. Big weight lifted off. Not that the Canadian government won't come down on us. Not that Canadians, as their world starts to crumble in the months ahead, going into this winter, and then they start getting angry and continue to come after myself and others, us. But folks, there's the calm before the storm, and then there's the beautiful rainbow at the end of it. And that's some time away. People are always asking me, when's this going to happen? It happens when Canadians decide it's got to happen. When you put enough pressure on your political system, or we complete our party, which I also want to say I'm very happy now that I have the petition almost behind me. There's still a mass email to do to all of you, and of course the submission, and I have some letterheads, but it's not me going through data. over and over every day. It's much, much easier now. A lot is off my plate, and it's a beautiful day for it. We're going to deliver to Mike Waltz, and going forward, I'm going to contact 2 French Canadians in our Canada, the 51st state, Parti 51ers, Leanna and Claude. We're going to get them to go pursue possibly now 2 accountants in Quebec. One for sure, absolutely. We may see something. If we can do that, yes, we'll be registering the party. Yes, that means Canada, the 51st state, a federal party. And it'll be PCC, Party of the Canadian Constitutionalists, but it'll be 100% for Canada, the 51st state, first time ever federally. That's what we're going for. On top of that, we're going to start educating First Nations. We're going to start reaching out. I'm going to start that next project, next presentation, next petition drive, and it's going to be aimed all for First Peoples. Now that we have Senator, now head of Homeland Security, Markwayne Mullins, an educated American Indian, highly educated, highly knowledgeable, knows everything I know, and then some. Beautiful person to have in all the things we're dealing with, especially in reconciliation, since we went through residential school genocide. And as Donald J. Trump, in line with this today, should all enforce upon all of you what I've always said. When we did our presentation, when Jonathan led that for the First Nations group right across Canada, going to all the chiefs, he brought forward justice against the politicians, all of them, like our petition drive. But this was on residential school genocide, not for Canadian subjects to pay, but the criminal politicians alive and well today. In international law, should be brought to justice, should be liquidated and held financially liable. There's many. We're talking more than $40 billion in criminal wealth accumulation from Canadian politicians and other groups, church under state. $48 billion. That's restitution. That's what we're talking about when we present these things, about getting accountability, responsibility, justice, because there's never any in Canada. It's always Canadians and First Peoples who eat it. And we're done with all that. And America is too. In line with that presentation, what did they showcase you to Iran? That the political figures were held accountable, not the Iranians. The political figures were executed. All of them. They're on their 3rd round of Iranian political figures. 3rd round. They wiped out 1 and 2. And I can tell you that system is coming to an end. That evil that's been a stain of the world is coming to an end. Done in less than a month. We're just starting week 4. Remember, February 28th was the end of February. People like to manipulate things, especially the media. Trump's done very well. He's just over 3 weeks, and it's almost at a conclusion. Probably going to be done by the end of March. Then let's move on to the next programs, as he's staging Homeland Security with an absolute focus on Canada. Foolish liberals and conservatives, you are out of touch, out of reality. You don't know what's coming, but it's coming very quickly. And I am blessed, and I'm proud, so proud of all you courageous Canadians who've stuck with me right across the board. There's so many of you, so many cultures, but when you do, for those who've done the petition, you're going to see the overwhelming reality that we are a woman-led initiative. And you know what's real funny when you study American independence? That was woman-led too. Heavily vested by women. Women like their house in order. They like that kind of system of freedom, and they pursue it for the family community, security. And it shows. It shows here. I hope more men come on board. I don't know how you want to be demasculinized so very badly by your government, but that's the institutionalization in these crown countries. That's what happens. That's what the crown has engineered over many, many decades, including some hundreds of years. And you see it. You see it. And it's a real affront to humanity. It's evil. You see all these lunatic ideas. Democrats embrace. Where did it come from? It came from Canada. All these northern states getting polluted from Canada. Kamala Harris was raised in Canada, right? This is the crap Joe Biden let in the front door just to destroy America. And I don't see America going the way of the dodo just yet. I think midterms are going to come out very well. In fact, shocking for delusionals, because Iran's going to be in the rearview mirror. Other countries are going to be in the rearview mirror. And then it's going to be a focus on Canada. A healthy, evolved focus on Canada. Yeah, it's coming very quickly. And Americans are going to realize that all their past dramas, military wars, were never anything Trump was going to do. And if anything, he's proved to every American and probably the world, he can get in and get her done. He can stay focused. He can take all the wrath on his shoulders, have all the crisis, and come out smelling like a rose every time. Like nobody before him ever in my lifetime. And I don't think in any of yours either. I think Trump has proved to the world he gets his jobs done. He takes his job extremely serious, like no one we've ever witnessed in any of our lifetimes. God bless you all. That's my video. Huge, glorious news. All good. All great for us at Canada, the 51st state. So folks, share. Get it out there. Try to reach as many as you can, because this stuff is really undeniable. I can't make it up. It's reality. You stay the course. You stay true. You stay honest. You stay accurate. And amongst other things, when I talk about the most honest president, Donald J. Trump, we've also proved he's not populist. Because look at how much he's taken on that's not popular. Everything the media, especially the Canadian Crown, all the dirtbag elites, is he's populist. Well, he's proven he's not populist, but he will be popular for not pursuing populism. Just you wait and see. Midterms coming. People are going to be extremely surprised when the Hormuz is opened up. There's no military activity and oil goes right back down. Probably, I would think, within 2 weeks. I would think within 2 weeks we're going to see that. Love you all. God bless. Share. Get the video out there. Stay with it. Don't get caught in all the rabbit holes. We're cutting edge. We're right on the money. We're proving it over and over again. Have the faith. Praise God, and God bless America and President of the United States, and God bless all of you. Love you all. Have a great day. I know I am.